o'clock. Mincha tonight will be at 6:20. Zman Mincha will be at 7:50. And tomorrow morning we're davening at 6:10 downstairs, hopefully. Now for a quick Devar Torah. This week's parsha starts off, Moshe tells the Jews, presenting to you the Torah. I'm presenting to you a blessing and a curse. So the blessing, of course, is if you follow the Torah and do the mitzvot correctly, that's a blessing. If not, then there's a curse. Everything in life is either a blessing or a curse. That's the way life is, no matter how we slice it. A wedding can be a blessing, a marriage can be either a blessing or it can be a curse depending on certain factors not always in our control. Children can be either a blessing or a curse. When they're born, it's a great blessing, but things can happen. And what Moshe is coming to say is even the Torah can either be a blessing or a curse. It's how you use it. If you make the halacha into a false god, you make the halacha into God, then that will end up being a curse. That you say to somebody who violates some little mitzvah that's totally wrong and begin yelling at them, you've actually turned it into a curse. The way you're supposed to admonish somebody is through loving kindness. That I once knew a fellow who asked to speak before a crowd, and when he spoke, he was like from the streets. Every other word was an obscenity, literally, and it was not exactly in the place for it to happen that way. One of the older people there afterwards went up to him, put his arm around him, and said, "What you said was very important, but there's a better way of saying it." And I noticed this fellow afterwards stopped using obscenities because when he'd been admonished, it wasn't nasty, it was through loving kindness. The Torah, it can be a blessing. We do the mitzvot with simcha, in happiness, then it's a blessing. If we don't do the mitzvot that way, we do it because, I have to do this. Being Jewish it's hard to be a Jew. Then it's a curse because you're telling your children, this is a curse that we have to do. So we should now go out and do the mitzvot in happiness, no matter how much we don't want to do the mitzvah. Remember, they're from Hashem, and we should be happy when we do them. Something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.